So our worms just arrived and we are going to put them in our compost system. We're starting with a 3-bin system, so they're gonna go into the middle bin. And what we have here is we've shredded some cardboard, no tape, no labels, and we've had it soaking in the water. So that's gonna be our first layer. So I'm gonna just wring out a lot of the excess water, just so it's nice and moist for them, and add it into the bin. We got 500 Red Wiggler worms. And then they come in some compost dirt as well. So put that all in there for them. So that's gonna be our bottom layer. And then I ordered a brick of the coco-core. And I added some water to that, so that's really expanded. So we're gonna add this into there as well. Make a nice entry for them. I like to call this the worm hotel. That'd be nice and happy and create such good stuff for our garden. We're gonna just start with about that much in there. Make a nice base. And then we're gonna add in our worms. And we're gonna put those guys just all up in one corner. When they arrive, they haven't eaten for a while since they came by mail. So they look kind of thin and little, but once they get some food in them, they will liven up and grow. Still got a few more in the bag. Get those guys out. And then we're just gonna cover them with some newspaper here. And spray that. We wanna keep their environment nice and moist. And the food that you bring in too will help that. And then we just save our compost in a bucket. We leave it on our counter and it fills up fast. So to get these guys started, they don't actually really like onions that much, but give them some of this asparagus. Let's see. Some celery and some eggshells. You can break those up a little, or they'll compost them down as well. They love melons. We have some squash for them as well. I'm not sure if how they'll do on this big chunk, but we can watch them over the next few days and see how they do. So we're just gonna start them off with some food. And then we're gonna add a little bit more dirt to that, just to make sure that they know it's kind of their little habitat there. And then you can even add in more newspaper if you'd like, just to kind of give them a nice barrier to keep them moist and happy. And spray that. And then we'll put our cover on, and then we'll come back and check on them later, just to see how they're adapting and doing and how they're liking that food. So those are the holes eventually that they'll be able to crawl up. And then this is our top bin. We can remove our soil. And there is our system. It's going to hang out in our garage. Enjoy.